a poor dinosaur player getting ran over. Wait, am I short by 100? Mistakes were made, boys. Mistakes were made. Hello everyone, welcome to a new Dr. Vast video. This time we're playing Sprites combined with Melffys. Well, by combined with Melffys, I mean we're running like 4 cards in this entire deck with Melffys. But it makes me feel warm inside that I get to play this cute archetype. So this deck right now is probably the best deck in Master Duel, even though TR elements are still running rampant. This deck has a higher power ceiling because we got 2 cards of support, or really 1 card, just Sprite Sprint, which is a 1-of, which makes this entire deck 100% busted and playable. And this card, so this card sends 1 level 2 monster from our deck to the graveyard. Cool, but the level 2 monster we send is going to be Nimble Angler, and when Nimble Angler is sent to the graveyard, you get special summon up to 2 level 3 or lower Nimble monsters from our deck. So we have 3 copies of Nimble Beaver, which if we open with Nimble Beaver in our hand, we can normal summon it and special summon 1 level 3 or lower Nimble card from our deck. So we have the encouragement. So if we draw into Nimble Beaver, he's playable. If we send Nimble Angler from our hand or deck to the graveyard, we get 2+ cards. And with this deck, getting a bunch of materials on field is free. So let's hop into the deck profile. So we have Plague Spreader Zombie. It's a 1-of in the deck. It's just a level 2 monster that we can normal summon or special summon for essentially free. And it has Recursion, which, as you can tell, most of the monsters in our deck are played because of level 2 monsters with good effects. We have 2 copies of Swap Frog. We would run 3 if we could. But on summon, he sends any frog monster from our deck to the grave, which is going to be Ronin Totem. And Ronin Totem is going to be the first one we sent, which can summon himself by banishing a frog monster from graveyard, which fortunately for us is Swap Frog. And we run 2 because Swap Frog can send itself and its effect is not once per turn. In fact, none of the frog effects are once per turn, which is why we will run the most amount of ones that summon themselves for free. 2 copies of Maxi, because Maxi wins games. 2 copies of Nimble Angler. With Nimble Angler, we just went through him. 1 copy of Calantosa. This card is just an extra interruption during our opponent's turn, where you can target 1 card in the field and destroy it. 3 copies of Nimble Beaver. Nimble Beaver we already talked about Nimble Beaver, but he summons 2, essentially gets 2 level 2s out on field for free. 1 copy of Melffy Caddy. If our opponent summons a card, we can return it back to our hand and add any beast monster from our deck to our hand, which is going to be Melffy Penny. So then we have Melffy Puppy, which if our opponent summons or attack Melffy Puppy, we can return them back to our hand and we expose summon any beast monster from our deck, which is going to be Calantos. We have 2 copies of Sprite Blue, with Sprite Blue if we control level 2 monster, which all the sprites have this effect, we can special summon it from our hand and for free, so we just need 1 of them. And then on special summon, each sprite has a different effect. So Blue adds a sprite monster, Jet adds a sprite spell or trap card, Pixies, I run 1 copy of this, most people don't even run it at all. If a level 2 or lower, or level 2, rank 2, or link 2 monster battles an opponent's monster, we can send this card from our hand or field to the graveyard to have a gain attack and defense equals our opponent's attack until the end of the turn. So essentially, it's honest. And since we can search it, I run it because it's hilarious. Then we have 1 copy of Sprite Red. Red negates monster effect by attributing a link 2, level 2, or rank 2 monster. But if we attribute a rank 2 or link 2, we can destroy the monster. And Carrot is the exact same thing, but for spells and traps. 1 copy of Melffy Wally, which is going to be the one that we summon from our deck, because if our opponent summons anything, we can summon 2 Melffy cards from our deck. And then we have Melffy Penny, because when we add Melffy Penny, we can synchro summon during our opponent's turn, which is going to either be Herald Arclight, which is a negate, or Merry Melffys, which when this card is summoned, we can return one monster on the field and return to the hand. 3 copies of Ash, 1 copy of Ghost Spell Haunted Mansion, 2 copies of Dimension Shifter for the stupid Pure Elements plays, 1 copy of Bestial Magma Hut, 1 copy of Drizzle Worm, 2 copies of Baldrake, 1 copy of Foolish Burial, which we can send Angler and gets 2 monsters on board, 2 copies of Called by the Grave, which stops Max C, 1 copy of Cross-Out Designator, which stops Max C, 2 copies of Sprite Starter, which starts our plays, hilariously enough, 1 copy of Gamma Burst, which adds attack, 1 copy of Smashers, which lets us add or banish a card to our opponent's turn, and an Infinite Impermanence, which is a 1-up for Crossout, but we can't play it. Our extra deck revolves around 1 copy of Herald Arclight and 1 copy of Mary Melffys, 1 Sky Cavalier Centauria, 1 copy of Cat Shark to make our ability to kill super easy, which with Cat Shark we can get a 6,400 gigantic sprite onto the field, 1 copy of Mannequin Cat, which can summon any monster. I'm not really sure, I kind of want to take this card out, but I know this card is really good. Because we can summon any sprite if our opponent summons anything. 1 copy of Joyous Melffys, because we can Xyz summon into it with 2 beast monsters. 1 copy of Gigantic Sprite, or 2 copies of Gigantic Sprite, because summon any level 2. That's from the deck, with 1 copy of Downward Magician. So Downward Magician, we can overlay on top of any of our rank 2s that battle to then go into Divine Arsenal Zeus, which then, hopefully, if our plan A doesn't work, which is to link summon Mech Knight Crusader Avermax, we can win with just that card. 1 copy of IP Masquerena, 2 copies of Sprite Elf, so our end board is going to consist of these 2 cards. IP lets us link for Mech Knight Crusadia, while Sprite Elf lets us recur any of our cards that we lose. And we already talked about Sprite Sprend with Avermax, who protects our cards from battle and is really hard to get rid of because it pretty much can't be run over by battle or card effect. We have to shuffle it back into our deck by targeting it specifically. So they can't target it either, so I have to non-targeting remove it from the field, which is pretty difficult. It is possible, but it's pretty difficult. So that's the deck profile. Let's hop into some games. You're gonna go first, let's go. But it's not a Dr. Vash video without me bricking in the first hand, now is it? Pretty hard to brick with sprites. Yeah, this is pretty bad. Not the worst thing though, we certainly can play the game. We want to normal summon. Yeah, I can stop. I'm actually just gonna Ash Blossom that. Let's very gently negate this. Ooh, yeah, since I have 2 of these, we can summon Angler for Sprend. Use Sprend's effect to send Angler, then activate Angler's effect to summon 2 copies of Nimble Beaver. There are benefits of running 2 Anglers. Lock both players into level 2 monsters. Summon Sprite Blue. Activate Blue's effect. Special Summon Jet. Starter, because I want to summon something to negate. I want to negate something. Fortunately, there's no Melffys here, which is sad. We had to get the sprite play started. As close to optimal as we're getting today. I'm also going to go for the spell and trap card negate. I'm more afraid of spells and traps than I am monsters. So let's get the activate starter. I'm going to set 2 cards face down, and there goes our turn. Maybe just goes to battle phase. I'm not very afraid of Eldritch, so let's maxi right here. And shotgunning. Hello there, Golden Daddy. Of course I draw into this card right now. Let's see what else he's rocking. Alright, so first we're going to activate your effect. You're going to special summon Blue. Activate your effect, so my cards can't be destroyed. Yeah, I'm not going to negate that, we're just going to run all your cards over. Add a copy of Smashers. How much damage is this? Almost enough for game. But he won't be able to protect his life points. He can't summon anything anymore, so that face down is probably like skill drain or something. You know, I try to say that Sprite is one of my worst decks, but I mean, especially with Sprint, it really helps with just the power curve of the deck. And we're not going to use that effect. Going to wait a second. No. Oh shoot, what? Yeah, let's activate this. Negate that floodgate. There can be only one. Get that out of here. Yes, destroy it. Destroy it. Activate Gamma Burst. At the same time, activate Smashers. I might have just misplayed. I did not misplay. It was enough for game. Crazy, let's go. This is what a good game looks like. Playing Eldritch. Everyone knows that this is the Labyrinth's time to shine. Wow. Wow, this hand. I'm literally like flabbergasted. What is this? What? I'm just screwed. I'm just going to activate Dimensional Shifter. Be able to play the game. A Chansey. Bro, only I can draw Ghost Bell in Haunted Mansion while drawing Dimensional Shifter, which states I can only all cards for the next 2 turns are banished, and this card only affects cards in the graveyard. I kind of wanted to scoop. What am I playing against? Like, he had a goatee card sleeves and everything. I mean, I bricked. Like, he could have. Oh, those Black Wings. Oh, yeah, that was a free dub.
Bounce on attack.
Okay, that is the one, the Synchro. Did I win the coin toss again? It's just not in the cards today for you, sir. It's not in the card. Should I activate D Shifter? Yeah, we're just gonna shotgun D Shifter.
And if you have a link on board, you have to target it.
I don't think Max C can activate under D Shifter, yeah. Yeah, D Shifter is a newer card. It's just, so what it states is any card sent to the graveyard for the next, if I have no cards in my graveyard, I can send it from the hand to the graveyard, and then until the end of this turn, any card sent to the graveyard is banished instead. Or end of the next turn.
Chucks at you.
Yeah, it's a mini macro. This deck can play under it, so to me it doesn't really matter, but to my opponents it does. So we're not going to summon Ronin Tonin, we're just going to summon Calentosa, because I can never. We're not going to see Melffys today. Melffys were just a side thing. There is no way you have Ash Blossom, Maxi, and Miscellaneous. Come on! What is this? Can you even play the game over there? Who's the mon in the... It's Surskit. I mean, dinosaurs are actually pretty vicious. Because they, my opponent won't be able to do anything. Dinosaurs need the graveyard to play. Well, he's just kind of crap out of luck right now. But, he banishing Miscellaneous isn't going to do much for him because I'm going to put a board of... Actually, I want to play some Melffys. I'm risking it. Because Melffys don't send themselves to the graveyard. How much do you want to bet he has a second Miscellaneous in hand? Well, he's going to put it in his hand.
Melffy got support.
Yeah, this is the kangaroo, Melffy Wally. It's... What do you have in your hand? Okay, yeah. It's essentially, you'll see. We'll all see.
That was Chuck's question, by the way.
I know. We have Oviraptor. Oh no, he added missile. Oh wait, he has miscellaneous source in his hand, doesn't he?
Chuck said, wait, Wally kinda broke.
Wally is kind of broken. Yes, destroy. I think, doesn't baby Cerosaurus? I'm going to destroy your Oviraptor, mostly because I don't want you to like Z-Zone or anything. I don't really care if you run over Gigantic Sprite by battle. Oh wait, I have nothing to summon. Whoops.
Chuck says special 4 or lower. Low.
Yeah, my hand is not looking good right now. I think I might lose, to be honest. Face of beast monsters control quick effect, special summon this card from your hand. You gotta be sent to the graveyard? Yeah, has to be sent to the graveyard. Oh look, he might be able to do it. Ah, crap. And I misplayed with Penny. That's
you don't
okay.
Have a bunny popper?
Oh no, he's going to run over my Gigantic Sprite.
You have bunny popper?
Oh no, I don't have bunny. Okay, we just drew into Nimble Angular, which is kind of annoying. I have 0 sprites in my hand. This is terrible. We're playing Melffys today, I guess. And send Angular from our deck to the graveyard. Just special summon 1, not 2. Cool. My play literally doesn't change. I have the full combo. From him negating that just confirmed that he is dead. Because every Sprite deck runs 2 Gigantic Sprite. And now we have the full Sprite combo. Sprite Blue. Uni always calls it Melffy. I have to remind her that it's not MILFs. These are not MILFs, these are animals.
But they are mills.
These are not MILFs, these are animals. That's okay.
Dang. The curse of the Melffys.
Now I'm going to get him double his attack. Cat Shark, our favorite boy. Not yet. We misplayed on this last time. So I'm going to go to the battle phase. Give ourselves even more stupendous attack. Hi, Super Sad Lad. Thank you for stopping by. You're just coming by to a poor dinosaur player getting ran over. Wait. Am I short by 100? Mistakes were made, boys. Mistakes were made. Oh no. I might be dead. What do I even do? I didn't count, boys. I didn't pull out the calculator. I could have killed him if I pulled out a calculator. No! This is the misplays I be talking about. This is the misplays. Off by 100. All good. It's all good. Well, here's plan B. Probably our best play. Oh my god. Off. Off by such a small amount.
I got a popsicle while Back is going through the despair of his misplay.
No.
So if you hear crunching sounds, it's me.
I can't. I'm locking the level 2 and rank 2 monsters. Just desserts. He's telling me that he's saying a bunch of random burn cards that he knows I don't run. Oh no, the misplay hurts. It hurts so much. At least we can put a wall up. And even if he summons the big boy dinosaur, I'm just going to return all the Melffys back to my hand. There is no way I missed 100 life points off. We're just going to put all these boys back to our hand. I know he can just murder me now. Yes, he's getting his anime comeback. He is getting his anime comeback, alright. Literally 100 off. As soon as I did my first attack, I knew for these two cards were any other monster except for Ronin, Tonin, and Nimble Angler, I would have won. But I'm super dead. I lost. Oh, the pain. I don't even get around this. My hand is not good for this. Doesn't he have Baby Cerosaurus in his hand? Why did he destroy that card? You shouldn't have attacked this boy first. I added this card in my hand for a reason. Let's go!
Did you just go himself?
We take those. As you saw, this deck is probably the best deck in Master Duel right now, even with the spicy tech I thrown into this. This boy is pretty nice. Definitely, I would say that if you want to play a top tier deck, this is it. It gets around labyrinths. You replace a couple of these cards with like Harpy Feather Duster and Lightning Storm, and you'll probably be able to handle that deck. And I think that this deck, even though I didn't play against Labyrinth, if they don't draw good, which Labyrinth is known for bricking, you just kind of win. So yeah, this is the deck, bro. If you have any suggestions, just leave a comment, you know what I'm saying? Or you guys can,
like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah, subscribe to the channel. We're going to keep posting these boys, so thank you for stopping by.